Your hosts, you already know us.
The main man.
The main people.
The one and only.
El Capitan. The captain. You know what I mean? No, but in all seriousness, Sam. Hey, guys. Your man.
And your boy.
It's your boy, literally.
It's your boy.
They call him Shaboy. You haven't said your name.
It's your boy. Boo, 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 boo. Jay. No, that's crazy. But the hype was there.
The hype was there. I like it. There. Welcome to all the traumatizers. If you're a traumatizer, put it in the comments. You know,
traumatizer in the comments.
We love you guys. Everybody else, screw you guys.
If you ain't a traumatizer,
you're not a traumatizer.
And you're not commenting traumatizer right there.
You're too good for us. You think you're too good?
Hey, eso está mal.
Eso está mal.
Eso está mal.
You
know it's not even Christmas season.
No me digas
que está mal.
No, I got it.
Shout out to all the mothers, to all the mamacitas.
I mean, it's not Mother's Day because it's Monday, but...
Right, but it just happened.
Happy Mother's Day weekend, everybody.
Mother's Day!
What do they call that when it's already passed?
And you know what? Hug your mom, kiss your mom. Obviously, everyone says it, but we've lost some people recently, very close to our family, and we can feel that. So I saw my mom this morning, and I felt extra special.
Not this morning, but yep.
Yeah, not this morning, but Mother's Day morning. The weekend, and feel extra special. Hey, it's all right, guys. Hug your mom, kiss your moms, and if you don't have your mom with you, traumatizers out there, it's okay. What do you have a grandma? Do you have your tia?
I'll hug you.
You have us. Yeah, there you go. That's a warm hug. Oh, well.
And also.
Okay. All inclusive, baby.
¿Me entiendes?
Sí.
Es más, así era.
Ándale.
All sizes.
Oh, everyone can get it. Ay, no, little baby.
A little baby.
Yo me imagino. Little pero, hey, congrats to all the moms. Without you, we wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Even though our Lord and Savior created us. Pero bueno, está bien, moms. All credit to you.
Oh, well,
you guys are amazing.
That sounded like you didn't, but then you went back and said.
No, mom's amazing. Guys, if you don't mind, okay, comment your mom's favorite dish. Like for example, me, gallina pinta.
Well, that's literally gonna be a list of Olive Garden.
The Olive Garden conspiracy.
Dude, if there was, that's an Olive Garden conspiracy. If every mom in Arizona didn't go to Olive Garden today wearing a flowered sundress from Ross.
Oh yeah, is it a thing? Moms, is it a thing? Because it's true. When you said it, I was like, do they wear sundresses? And I noticed it, dude. Yeah. Insane. Blew my mind.
From Ross.
From Ross, 100%. Ross, sometimes Marshalls.
Yeah.
Depending on...
¿Te pagaron bien?
The chequecito came in...
The check came a little
heavier. It came
heavier.
in a day before Mother's Day. Boom.
Boom, baby.
Marshalls.
TJ Maxx. That's bonus. Yeah,
that
bonus.
Is, dude. Bueno,
overtime.
Those of you who have good credit, because they put it on that TJ Maxx credit card. Yeah, dude.
Wild.
Pero happy Mother's Day. Enjoy your day.
Sí. A todas las madres. Feliz Día de las Madres.
Que se la pasen.
Todas madres.
We love you, moms.
Love you, mom.
I love you, mom. I love you too, mom.
I love you more, though.
But... probably. Nah. Our mom is great. We'll put a video of her singing one day. I think she's a great singer. Beautiful woman. Santa. For sure. Holy, pure.
Yeah.
One of the most purest women out here, probably. Ni modo, guys. I wish that was also your guys' mom so you guys can see. Pero, pues, well, we got lucky.
Yeah.
Pero how are you doing, man? How was your week? I know it was a crazy week, pero how was it overall?
There was an episode where I literally had woken up at 4 a.m. You know, we recorded and I looked like garbage. I was wearing my glasses and everything. Yeah. And yet this episode I feel like I look even worse.
Damn.
Feel worse. I've been overworked.
Yeah.
You know.
Ni modo, pues
I look like
Pedro Pascal now.
Yeah, I look like Pedro Pascal. Sexiest man alive, I believe.
No,
but whatever, I guess.
Está bien.
I didn't say that. That's what the public people are saying.
We all heard it from your mouth, pero está bien.
How is Pedro Pascal the sexiest man alive?
Wow, well.
He can't be, obviously.
But that's what the people say. I think. Okay, well, let's think about it.
Just give everyone what he wants.
How do you know when somebody's sexy? Is it based on your thought or is it based on the thought of the majority?
Yeah, the majority. The majority will always win.
Exactly. So he's hot. Now you guys are saying that I look like him. There you go. Confirmed. I was gonna say
that's how you know he's hot. Porque he looks.
I was gonna say I look more like Edward from Twilight.
Okay, that guy.
That guy. Patterson. when he took off the mask and you finally saw Batman with the black eyes, because we never saw that in other movies.
Right, too afraid to show the makeup.
That's how I felt, right? But I don't wear makeup. It's just natural.
Natural.
That's how I look right now.
Ooh.
Also, apparently, like Batman, I don't know. I keep getting these comments, dude. I didn't say anything.
And it's fine, porque, as long as the people keep commenting, pues, it must be true.
I didn't say it must be true. I'm just saying that's what the people comment. I look like Batman, I look like Pascal, I look like Diego Luna.
So you're
Bunch of actors.
You're telling me that normally you fight crime at night.
Let's just say
you save lives.
Vengeance.
You from tiredness? Is that what it is? Just
it's a little bit of everything, dude. I think I've been slacking a little bit right now. Now I have my routines for man care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've been slacking it because of work. There's a lot of work going on. Not only my normal job, but also this podcast.
Yeah.
Having a family.
That's hard.
But I do have I did have another date night. I'm known for a date night guy.
No me digas que you're the date night.
See, but you're the bar guy, right? You go to bars.
Yeah. I go to bars, have a blastity blast, talk to
blast,
women.
Cry afterwards.
Obviously.
And I'm the date guy. I do dates.
Ooh.
Sometimes with my girlfriend.
Risky
Risky business, baby. I risk it all sometimes.
No, what kind of life would you be living without it?
At this point, I put it all on the line.
Damn.
I'm not scared. I'm not afraid of anything.
Damn.
So I had a date night. We played video games. We played a game called Split Fiction.
Oh,
awesome
I
game.
saw
Very
on your ¿cómo se llama?
Insta. Yeah.
Oh,
Instagram,
sick.
TikTok, whatever.
Yeah.
And we ate sushi, so that was a good night. At least.
Not about sushi. Sushi, you like that raw sushi, or do you get that Mexican Sonora sushi with carne asada?
I do both.
Okay.
But yeah, I do eat the raw one.
Ooh,
yeah.
Damn.
No, it's good. Let's be honest, my taste levels are
¿Cómo
different.
se dice? Fine.
Yeah, they're
Perro.
refined.
Oh, okay.
And then which is why I know that the bubulubu taco is.
It's a good one.
It's good.
Guy, remember, like I said, if you're one of the guys that says, dude, I need to lit up, so go to sleep, make yourself a bubulubu taco, I'm pretty sure it's going to blow your mind.
Amazing. Also, a pickle taco. Apparently, that was
Pickled
also
was
good.
Yeah.
So, try those. If you haven't seen our last episode, the Cinco de Mayo episode, Can You Taco It?
Can you taco it?
Go watch it. You'll see what we're talking about.
Amazing episode, guys. Hey, like I said before, too, share us with your families and friends, guys. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed.
Yeah. Tell your family and friends about it. Sometimes we don't like some stuff, but other people do like it. So
that's
share.
true.
Maybe they might like it. Who knows? Or throw some hate at us. I don't know.
Hey, do whatever you gotta do, pero keep us on the loop.
Yeah, subscribe and never watch us again.
Pero subscribe, like, and share. Como dicen the big ones, the big people.
Subscribe.
No.
Why are you not subscribed?
Oh, that was good.
Why are you not subscribed? Traps. Bro, I'm an actor, bro.
That was good. Dude.
Whoa, I felt. I felt him.
¿Sentiste?
I felt him in.
Lo sentiste adentro. He came on you.
He came on me, bro.
Damn.
And I
embraced it.
I introduced.
Heavy, dude. That
you
is.
know what I mean?
It got dark real fast.
Well. Double entendre.
Great, dude.
How's your week? How's your weekend?
How's
your life? Dude, can we know about it? Or is it
No, I'm gonna put it out there.
not your life though?
Por eso.
Okay.
Sí, no, o sea.
We were like, hold on.
No, only on my OnlyFans.
I know we're traumatizers, but let's not.
Only my OnlyFans fans know about me putting it out there.
Nice.
Pero in this case, I'm gonna share some personal information.
Yeah.
No, pues I've been okay. Mira, after every shower when I'm done crying, after every shower when I'm done crying, do I feel way better? And then feel better, and no, I had an interesting weekend.
Yeah.
Interesting weekend porque I went to the bar. I hadn't gone to the bar for a while. I don't know if you guys paid attention, but I haven't been going for a while. But I went to the bar, pero ¿qué crees? I showed up, I got in there, ordered my first beer, drank it, and I realized, no, todavía no. Not yet. I'm not coming back to the bar yet. I just need 2 more weeks, relaxation, go home. Me fui. I said hi to a couple of my friends, todo, went home, chillaxing. I got some sleep. I needed sleep. I've been working hard. The sun is getting hot again here in Arizona. As you can see in our studio, we're not there yet, but we'll get that AC fixed eventually. And I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's, like I said before, I just wanted to cut down a little bit on the drinking. I feel great again. I feel good. But I think I think I just want to go to sleep early for a little while, drink my coffee, let my liver relax. Pero we ain't quitting, papa. So hopefully soon we'll be back at the bar scenarios. Drinking way less than the normal, obviously, pero having a blast, blessed. Other than that, great, easy. As most of you know, I have a new kid. Super great time.
Del año.
Brand new. Del año, papa. Brand new. Beautiful, gorgeous little girl.
Latest model.
Other than that, dude, doing good, man. My kids are doing great. Oh, my daughter's graduating.
A lot of graduations coming up.
Congrats.
Congrats to all the graduates coming this May.
Yeah, congrats, dude. Hey, all that hard work.
2025 grads. We got a couple of people promoting from. We got promoting from kindergarten. Mm-hmm. We got people promoting from 8th grade going into
middle school.
Middle school, going into high school now. And obviously all of our high schoolers going to college. Baby. Congratulations to all of you for your hard work. Know that your dedication is going to pay off at the end.
Correct.
And good luck to you.
Dude, and I know that puts respect in your name, no? Knowing that you're a graduate, knowing that you had all those years, all that hard work. I'm sure there was days, como nosotros, que we wake up and we're like, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. I'm tired. But you did, you pulled through, and it's time for success. Good for you. Good for you, grads. As right before we jump into our subject of today, the only thing I did do, okay, has to do a little bit with our subject, was my truck, my expedition, doesn't when I go to park, doesn't park. It starts rolling by itself with. So it's broke. I need to fix it, obviously. Pero I went to go put gas. Me and my dad parked. My dad got off and started walking to the pay. But me too, dude. And then I just, hey! And I look back and the truck was going, papa. A little bit embarrassing porque había people. And people were like, hey, the good thing is I was right there. Jumped right back in there, stopped it. All.
A little bit cringe.
that happened to me, dude.
A little bit embarrassing, a little bit cringe.
A little bit de que te quedas tú. I just want to drive away.
That gives you a little bit of an idea of what our subject's about to be, guys. But right before, since now we have a new podcaster, the voice of Morgan Freeman. We have Morgan Freeman, who is also a host here in our podcast. Yeah. And you're only gonna hear his voice though, because
don't get too excited.
Morgan Freeman, you only hear his voice. We don't even know if he's alive anymore. We pretty sure AI is just using his voice.
The monetization.
That's the only time we ever see him.
Oh, yeah.
Morgan Freeman, just kidding, aka Aaron King.
The King. Aaron LeRon también le conoce. LeRon James.
Because he looks like LeRon James.
Yeah. In every aspect. Aaron Jarrón,
as he was known back in the days as my chalan, but whatever, we won't get into that. But Aaron, anything this week happened to you? Any
how was
stories?
Your week, young brother?
We know that you're full of life. We know that you live life to the fullest. So we know that for sure you have something to share with the people.
You're out there as a technician fixing things.
It doesn't even have to be something that happened in your life. A quote, anything that inspired you.
Wait, was it this week that you went to go see that movie?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, dude. What movie was it?
The Sinners.
Sinners is popping, dude.
What was your intake on that movie?
I loved it. The story was awesome because it was different, and then the cinematography was insane too. Loved it.
I also happened to watch that movie. That's why I was like, I remembered that dude banger, eh? Different. I like the fact that how they were able to mix that music into it. Oh, great movie, eh? Great movie. Ese dato se aventó.
Dude, I like that this movie is doing good because that goes to show that you can do the genre differently.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Vampires, right? That's what we're dealing with here in Sinners. I haven't watched it, but I know it's about vampires. And it doesn't have to be the same vampire movie.
We don't have to have a castle.
We don't have to have a castle.
We don't have to have, ¿cómo se dice? Ceremonial transformations.
Right. It's crazy how they mixed it with music.
That was crazy. That's what threw me off.
Never been done, yeah.
Because when they were doing it at first, I was like, no, guys. No. I need my vampires. I need my blood, baby. And they did.
But when it's done correctly.
It was done correctly. I wonder who the producer was. Kudos, my guy.
Producer or director?
Director.
Yeah, the director, Aaron, pull it up right there real quick for us.
Director, cool.
Because he's up and coming. He's up and coming.
No
He's
tell
done
me.
a couple of bangers. I'm pretty sure he's the one from Wakanda, Black Panther.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's the Black Panther guy. I'm not 100% sure. But he's up and coming. He's definitely one of the ones that's right now.
Okay, yeah, because now when I hear from the makers of Sinners, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, let me watch that movie.
Oh shoot! I also sin. Nothing. Do we?
Oh, I got it.
That guy doesn't know how to use a computer.
Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Seacrest.
Ooh,
Ryan Coogler.
Coogler.
What are his movies?
Let's see. Black Panther.
Yep.
Oh,
Told you.
snap.
Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda
Creed.
Forever. Creed, dude.
Ooh.
Creed.
That's it.
O sea, what
Was that up and coming? But he's
Up and
had a couple of
coming.
bangers,
Yeah.
so they're like, oh, this guy in Sinners now.
Oh, esa sí estuvo banger, eh. Porque como dice Aaron, the way they mix music with the vampire and the action and it was romantic. It was about music. I felt it. It
Dude,
was insane.
wait, and I can't wait to see it. By the way, so we were talking about Pedro Pascal, right? Hottest man
Right.
alive. Not
Is
really.
in everything.
But he is in
McDonald's
everything.
commercials.
But also now Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
That guy's in everything too, bro.
That guy's in
That guy's in everything too, and he is also the hottest man alive.
Yeah, that's correct. In this Sinners movie, great job. I'm usually not a fan, pero
If you guys are a fan of Michael B. Jordan, hit like, hit subscribe, hit that
share.
notification,
just
share.
like he did. Just like he did.
Haley Steinfeld.
I think that this movie, The Sinner, they gave her like that opportunity to be hot.
To be sexy, pues. It wasn't her typical role of a kind of like a
Cute.
innocent.
Right, porque she's pretty, but she looks young, so they can play her whatever. Aquí no, aquí salió más como
She's a
ya.
bad girl.
Ajá, I'm petite, I'm lo que tú quieras, pero mira. Oh.
No, es que-
Así.
Bro, and in the movie, she's half black, half white. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
interesting.
wonder if she's in real life.
Oh, that's a good ass question.
A ver, you have a computer right
All
there.
right, look it up.
So Hawk to a girl. Do we miss Hawk to a girl or no?
Hot 2, when she first came out, I was pissed. Porque I was like, what?
Oh, you were a hater?
I was hating, dude. I was a hater when
I
it first
hated
came
it,
out,
man.
no? Pero then I realized, oh, okay, that's how the internet works.
Yeah.
So then I didn't hate no more because then she started networking and moving. And I was like, ooh, this girl jumped on the opportunity.
Yeah, dude.
So then I didn't hate no more because I'm like, good for you. That's what you got to do.
Fully white.
Hilarious.
I mean, was
Pulled it off though or no? Pulls it off in the movie or what?
doesn't
Yeah,
look half
kind
black
of.
to me.
No, not really. Yeah, at first I didn't even think about that, and then they said it in the movie.
She's like, well, my daddy, her daddy's the white one. I don't know, pero the guy supposedly didn't do a relationship because he wanted her to be like do the white. Porque the movie is based on the times where there was the ¿cómo se le decía?
Still slave.
Where there was slavery, yeah.
Right.
Entonces he's like, no, you'll be better off with the white man and you have a better life than if you stick with me, which was a black man, which was Michael
was
B.
it?
Jordan.
Is it called segregation?
Segregation. There was still segregation, no? Pero she did look very hot. Yeah, dude.
So you spent about 5 to 10 minutes right now explaining why she looked very hot.
Correct. Explaining why she didn't look mixed in the movie, pero she was hot as hell. So yeah, she is hot, to confirm it to the people.
There you go.
Hot 2 girl, I mean. I don't know, dude. Entonces, al último, ¿qué pasó? So she's in prison now.
Oh, I don't know if she's a prisoner. Can we look that up?
Can
Is she in
look
prison?
it up. Did she go to prison? Because I know they were bringing
She was
up
in
kids.
trouble. She was in trouble. She got in trouble. I mean, dude, I don't even know why she did. You're telling me she wasn't making an insane amount of money from her
yeah.
podcast and all that stuff she was
Everyone's
doing?
saying hot 2.
Dude, she was making a bunch of money.
Dude, she didn't need it.
But as far as I understand, she tried to do a crypto thing, did it wrong, or I don't know, or scamming people.
Do you think it was one of those?
Got in trouble?
You think it was one of those? Somebody came with an idea. She wanted to ride and get that money, and it came and it backfired.
Yeah, I think. But es que I think you have to be careful with who you make the
Yeah,
deals with. You
for
know what I mean? A lot of
sure.
times, fíjate que, dude, I've seen so many clips and videos of people who scam, like scam artists,
Damn.
who are nobody. They have nothing. They'll come through in a suit. I'm Prince from,
Yeah.
South Arabia, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And they'll scam a bunch of people from millions of dollars just because they act the part.
See?
So I feel like you gotta be careful because if you see oh yeah, we deal in crypto, we can make you a bunch of money, put a bunch of money on the table, we got you. All you have to do is we're gonna use your name. Oh, okay, cool, yeah, sign, right?
Yeah, o sea, sí, porque maybe
your
two.
ass.
Yeah, maybe two.
She didn't hawk to one of,
Yeah.
Bro, you know
she
what
forgot
the-
to hug to it.
The crypto was called Hawk.
No.
That was the name of that.
Okay, entonces
Les
she
faltó
was
el
into
tubo, les faltó el tubo.
a crypto
Currency.
currency like investment is what she was trying to work.
No, she was trying to create her own crypto.
It was like Bitcoin.
Yeah, she was creating her own, what do they call it? Digital currency or whatever they call
Sí.
it. Pues, crypto, I guess that's the name of it.
I don't think she went to jail. It doesn't say anything about that.
okay.
But it
Nice.
does say she has an upcoming documentary.
Ooh.
Oh,
Money to be made, baby.
Hey,
Yeah,
maybe she
good.
tricked the shit
Does
out of
not
all of
stop
us.
making money.
Oh, maybe she tricked
Stays
all of
relevant.
us. Stayed relevant by getting in trouble.
Yep.
And now she's about to bring out this document. Everyone's gonna go watch it. Damn.
I
Now,
wanna watch.
did she ever do a OnlyFans? Does anyone know?
No, I don't know, dude.
No, porque como she did the Hot 2 thing, maybe people were like, hey, bro, we can make a lot of money.
I don't think so because that was kind of her personality
Ah,
that
okay.
attracted
Just like
people to her.
goofy.
Is that she was more of the innocent, even though she said Hawk 2 and all that.
Yeah.
She was kind of like America's sweetheart because she was nice and all that. So I doubt she did that just because I feel like that would have ruined what she was all about. But I mean, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. Pedro Pascal, new Fantastic Four movie coming up.
Fíjate que-
We're a movie channel now. So
Yeah,
what do
but
you
when
think
I
about
went
that?
to the movies, I saw the cartelón.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, shit.
So the poster.
But it looks goofy.
Movie poster.
It looks goofy.
It's
gonna
because
be like
it's
comedy-wise?
based on the 70s.
Oh.
Tell me you didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's based like, it's
No
like an old
wonder.
school.
See, I mean, then I was like, wait, is it like a joke? Like funny?
I want to say 70s. Honestly, I don't know. I might have just
Pero
made
más
that
como
up.
old.
But yeah, but it's...
What do you mean, guys?
No, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. From what I've seen,
Okay.
it's like based on like older
Okay.
times.
No, pues sí, es que they are superheroes from like one of the most
They're
older
old school superheroes, yeah. But I think I mean, usually Marvel movies are a little comedic.
Comic, yeah.
They started like not comedic, but then I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Was it or was it Deadpool?
No, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Empezó primero.
100%.
Okay.
Guardians of the
Thor
Galaxy.
también, ¿no?
Which one?
That was after Guardians. Look it up.
Okay.
Yeah,
When did-
porque Thor, when I think Thor came out, yeah, a little goofy, pero maybe the second movie
Look
came
up
like,
the timeline of Marvel movies when they came out or something like that. Because I believe Guardians of the Galaxy was the first one that came out that was like a comedy
super. Straight, that for
comedy
sure.
action movie,
Yeah.
you know? Because Thor. The first Thor was not funny at all. The second
No.
Thor was still not funny.
Right. And but on the second one's when they threw a couple little jokes.
And then Iron Man wasn't funny, and Iron Man was the first Marvel movie that was coming out that was big. And then Guardians of the Galaxy came out, and it was such a success
Yeah.
because it was funny. Then Thor Ragnarok also came out after that.
Right.
And that one was funny,
Yeah.
kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy. And but yeah, Deadpool. No, Deadpool lo que tiene es que it was the first rated R.
Ah, okay.
So there was like
hard.
blood. There
Yeah.
was cussing and
Sex.
sexual.
Yeah, no, Deadpool goes hard. Dude.
Yeah.
I like it.
But what were you saying? Oh yeah, Fantastic Four. So Pedro Pascal, he's on everything now.
Everything. Commercials. I'm watching YouTube. He comes out. Hey, soy Pedro Pascal. I'm in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was Thor 1, Thor 2, then Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So
Yeah,
see,
you're right.
Guardians of the Galaxy was the first like comedy.
Comedy action.
And then they started making all the movies kind of comedy style, and then they ruined it because obviously once they started doing it too much, they ruined it.
Don't do too much of one thing, guy.
Hey.
It's obvious. Who's in that room?
Stop it. Yeah.
O sea, they pay you thousands of dollars.
Thousands?
We should keep
Thousands?
Millions. We should keep rolling with what we have. No, papas. You already did too many. But bueno, we're not going to get too into it. Okay.
Okay, is it that it worked with Guardians of the Galaxy because of that guy?
That guy is hilarious.
Pratt.
That guy- Chris
Chris
Pratt.
Pratt is hilarious.
Oh, dude.
But I mean, because I was about to say that, but then Thor Ragnarok I thought was hilarious. Really good movie.
It
And
was good,
Chris Pratt
which is
Wait,
crazy.
does he come out of it? No? Okay.
Oh, which is crazy porque Thor, the character, that guy, to me, he's not like a comical.
Chris Hemsworth.
He's not a comical character. Pero in that Thor movie, I think they did a great job with that
I
one.
think he can be.
Okay.
I just
he
think
has it there.
Yeah, because the first two Thor movies, como te digo, they weren't supposed to be funny.
No, he was like a badass.
And yet, when he did do Thor Ragnarok, it is funny.
It
like
is,
he
yeah.
does, he has the ability to be funny. He's not a Chris Pratt.
Saying up on
I think because he's a good actor. No?
He's a good actor.
He is a good actor because he did the other movie where he's a soldier, he has to extract or something.
Yeah,
That guy, remember?
Extraction. Is it called
Extraction. Yeah, you're right.
So, well, we're not a movie channel, guys. We were just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah.
But today's episode is going to bring a little bit of embarrassment and cringe.
I hope you traumatizers don't look at us different after today.
Embarrassment, we're going to call it.
Ooh.
What are we calling this episode?
Cringe bears.
The cringe that stole my childhood.
Yeah, the cringe that stole my childhood.
I'm just a baby. Yeah, dude, embarrassing.
¡Ah!
No lo había visto.
I had to wait till you talked
Holy
so that I
shit.
could.
No, I hadn't seen you. I was
Yeah,
like this, and then
I had to
look,
time it.
I look, and you're like,
Because we've lived
cringe.
through. How many? Do you think how much of your life has been cringe?
mira, I want to say everything that I do outside my house is a big cringe. Just simply today, I went to. I was the first one to go to the Cracker Barrel, right, to reserve our spot, and I get to the thing, and I'm like, good afternoon. I mean, good morning. Unless it's afternoon. O sea, dude, just say hi. Table of 11. ¿Me entiendes?
Right.
Dude, insane. Started sweating immediately. Oh my God. La muchacha así como que, it's okay, dude. You already, there's nothing here.
I know you got problems.
Sí.
I saw it the second you walked in.
Yeah, one of the older ladies came and put her hand on my shoulder.
Started praying for you.
Sí, no. And all just because I wanted to say good morning.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I wanted to do.
Come on.
Couldn't
I
even
mean,
do
wetting your pants just
pictures of all the things that I could never do right, and just
Yeah.
damn, dude.
Oh, does that happen to you?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I hate. I'll be trying to go to sleep, right? And now I'm a type of sleeper where it's kind of like a, I don't know, a computer or something where it like takes a while for it to shut down. Like it's still like,
right.
zzz.
You hear the fans.
Yeah, you still hear the zzz, until finally at some point, zzz, right? And for a while, it goes on for it has been. I've been at the point where I've spent 2 hours with my eyes closed, just like I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Laying down in the fetal position. Everything dark around me.
Alone.
2 hours. Just thinking. Just laying down thinking. And it's like, I realize, right? Oh, I've been thinking
Sí,
for like 2 hours.
eso te iba a
And I
decir.
look at my phone. It's been 2 hours.
Es lo que te iba a decir, que te pasa que you're like, okay, yeah, I really need to go to sleep. Porque yeah, I think I've been going at this for a while.
Yeah.
And you're like,
No, but I've been trying to go to sleep
Yeah.
the whole time. And it's like, but I go through situations like that where I'm trying to go to sleep. And then, God dang it.
God darn.
A cringe moment slips right in there.
Hijo.
Slips right in there,
Que te
buddy.
quedas así de que, why did I? O sea, how dumb am I?
Why did I say that again? Hijos.
Que
And
menso.
in today's episode, we're gonna share some stories that I relive throughout the nights of when I'm trying to go to sleep that remind me and make sure they hurt me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make sure my feelings get hurt.
Oh,
And then-
shit.
I don't have any feelings, but yet it hurts.
It hurt. Okay, you're like, why do I feel like vomiting? Shame? Porque shame is a big factor.
Yeah.
In full regret right now.
For me, it's like, why do I exist, dude? Yeah.
See, porque I sometimes I think like this. What is that? What that person went home right now thinking, what's wrong with
Yeah,
that?
100%. They're thinking about this right now. They're thinking about. I remember when Sam did that.
Sí.
Embarrassing. That guy's embarrassing.
Sí, porque fíjate, I went to the Michoacana where you get ice cream treats and all that stuff, and the lady's like, how can we help you? And then I was like, oh, can I get two? Fíjate, can I get 2 balls of ice cream? Scoops? Fuck. Así, into a cringe, embarrassment.
Let's get 2 balls. That's crazy.
Dude.
2 balls?
The whole
Can I
time-
get 2 balls and a dick worth of ice cream? That's
Es lo que te digo, o sea, how hard is it?
what were you thinking?
I was waiting the whole time, preparing my speech. Porque I'm like, this shit ain't happening to me today, baby.
Yeah.
Today is the day.
Today is I don't ask for balls.
I-
Today I ain't needing no balls,
Today
baby.
I won't be saying anything cringe, okay? Y what can I do for you? The kid's looking at me, they're como, Dad, go ahead.
Yeah.
Can I get 2 balls of ice cream? Bro. Y así.
Do you have the 2 ball special? That's crazy, dude.
Immediately yo. Y la señora, with hair or?
Yeah.
2 ice cream huevos.
2 ice cream huevos.
Así, we don't serve that here, papas.
Sí, no.
Entonces, that happens to me so much, dude. And I almost rehearse it. O sea, I'm like sitting there. You know what I do sometimes? I ain't gonna say shit. I'm just gonna, how you doing? Good. That's how I'm gonna go about it.
I think that's more cringe, to be honest.
I-
How you doing? Good.
Y eso pasa.
Do you want something? No.
That's
Why'd you come here? I don't know, sir.
Take off running. And that's what goes
Leave
down.
your car and everything.
See, no.
Like that time you left your family and
Dang.
you ran because you had been drugged. Yeah. Remember?
I thought this last time I was.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's great. I didn't leave. I got kicked out.
Nobody said you left. I mean, I was talking about that time from the party that you ran.
Yeah, I see, bro.
If you haven't watched that episode, go watch that episode. We're like our own commercials. We're like our own advertising.
No, this is not a commercial, pero go watch the
Go watch the episode of what was
¿Cuál
it?
era? ¿Cuál?
What's it, Matthew McConaughey?
Alcohol and drugs?
Yeah. Matthew McConaughey, there's an episode where Javier talks the story about how he possibly got roofied.
Yeah.
Go watch it, guys.
Watch it now. Stop watching this one. Go watch that one.
Yeah, go watch that one. That was really good. And then come back and finish this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Two balls of ice cream is...
It's insane. Es lo que te digo. O sea, how does this thing keep happening?
Dude, I remember that happened to us when I was with you at Applebee's. Was it Applebe's?
I think it was.
What was it? Texas?
No, Texas.
But
Yeah,
what
it was
did you-
Texas.
I can't remember
I
what
said
you
8 inches.
There's
I
a pattern!
I was ordering a steak, but
Dude, you don't need a mathematician to know there's a pattern.
I was ordering a
Man,
steak,
yes.
and the lady said, "Would you like how many ounces?"
Right, how many ounces?
And then I had been practicing.
Yeah.
I had been saying 8 ounces, 8 ounces. The whole
what-
time I was there.
what
Me
did
and
you say?
Sam, we talked about 8 ounces, 8 ounces. It's ounces, right? Yeah, it's ounces. Okay.
You recorded on your phone.
I saw
8
myself.
ounces.
8 ounces. Play
Yeah.
it back to myself. And then was how many ounces is your steak? I'll take 8 inches. The lady lost her mind. She lost her mind. Pero, o sea, why?
Dude, I swear to you. I swear to you. The whole restaurant went quiet and everybody looked back.
Dude, es que...
You know what I mean? Everybody was like, porque it's 8 inches, bro? Is wild.
What is happening, bro?
And you said, I'll take 8 inches.
Eso fue el problema.
Which is
That
insane.
was
thing to
I
say.
think that was the part that made it the worst. Because I
Yeah.
could have said, I'll do one of the 8-inch steaks or something.
Yeah,
No,
anything else. Anything else. Really. Well, we're uncovering some of your drama from the last Easter?
Easter?
From the last
From
Easter
Easter?
episode where you said you had gone to look for some huevos.
We had to go look for
with
huevos.
no Easter basket.
There was no basket, papas. But no, yeah, embarrassing stories just like this one right now. Embarrassing stories, bro. What about you, Mike?
I mean, where do I start, guy? You know, and I've said a few already on this podcast. I mean,
Super
if you don't think I've said a few in the podcast, embarrassing stories, you're crazy.
If you don't remember, go watch the first episode.
So watch the first, second, and third episode, and you'll hear some cringy things. Cringe stole my childhood, and here's one of them. Here's one of them from the childhood, right? Because Cringe stole my childhood,
See, that's what happened.
and Santa never came.
Little Sally never got her gift.
Never grew out of it.
I couldn't get over it. Damn,
Keeps me up at night.
Dang. That's real trauma.
So, dude, I live the one trauma that
No,
all kids live. And if you know, you know. If you're already at home, you're like, nah, I can't be this one.
See, like, please tell me que at least one of us didn't go through something. Así está la
It's
gente.
the one you're thinking about. I lived the trauma that all kids live. I remember we were at home. And from what I can remember, it was either my birthday or was somebody's birthday because I remember for a while, it was kind of tradition where we did pizza and wings for birthdays. So it's pizza and wings and a birthday cake.
Yeah.
You know, it's your birthday, you're eating pizza and wings.
Which was
I don't
cool.
like pizza and wings, Mom. It doesn't matter.
Which was cool. Usually like, ooh.
But we all like pizza and wings. I'm just kidding. We all loved it. And back then, dude, pizza was good, dude. You remember the days when pizza was good?
Fire pizza. Le echaban ganas los cocineros.
Yeah, dude. And so it was back in the pizza days when pizza was delicious. We were celebrating somebody's birthday, getting everything ready, putting, you put all the gifts in the table. You get ready. You shower that day.
Yep.
You get dressed. And you okay, let's get ready for your birthday. You're excited.
Starting
Eating some
getting the
pizza.
excitement.
So I remember eating pizza, having fun, probably playing video games. Just having
Laughing.
a good blast.
A little blastity blast.
Little blasty blast.
As it should be.
And so we were like, okay, well, it's time to do the candles.
Yeah.
Because it's time because you can't wait too late. There's always a
Yeah,
schedule.
you can't try to eat cake. And some of you do this. I've been at your parties. Try do the cake at 10 at night, bro.
Nah. First of all, don't try to eat your cake without babas from the person blowing them out and wax from the
candle. Yeah.
That's where the flavor comes from.
Y todo enterregado because they had it out on display since the morning. And we're in Arizona.
So we were ready to, you're preparing the lips to blow on that candle, but you have to call the people. Hey, it's time.
Hey, everyone. Yeah, el pastel.
Pastel.
We're going to sing happy birthday.
Hey, pastel. You go to the other room, where the other kids are playing. Hey, yeah, el pastel. Yeah. Backyard.
Dad's looking at a car.
Everybody know. You go, hey. Yeah. So I go into my parents' room to call them to be like, hey, el pastel para
Nope.
Nope. We're not doing this. We're not doing this today. I didn't go through this, guy.
Dude, look at the tears, dude. Because I'm an actor, dude. Look at.
There is no way you went through this. Okay,
my parents didn't do anything.
Yeah, first of all, you're confusing. Who was it? Who was in there?
Do you mean their daily wrestling?
Praying. It's because sometimes my dad needed help with his back, dude. It hurts.
Put a smile on your face. Bro, crying. Bro. I'm crying right now.
No, I'm about to start crying.
The Joker was born,
I beat a little bit.
So I opened the door.
No, me digas.
I opened the door, guy. First of all, hey. Doors have locks, guy! Hey! Your door has a lock! Lock it!
No me digas que not even the courtesy of locking the door is that. You should have been able to go like this. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Why is the door locked?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Where's the door locked? No, normal kid shit.
Walked in there, bro.
Okay. Very well.
The door. Now, when you open it, back in those days, when I opened the door, to my parents' room, which they had a very big room at that time, you open the door. I can't even. No me salen las palabras, pa.
Porque mira, when you're a kid,
yeah,
you go to your parents' room.
Es que it's tough porque I have to relive it, pues entonces it's tough. I don't want to be there right now. I'm like this, little Sam. Little Sam.
Already scared, already nervous.
And I'm in the back like,
no,
covering his eyes.
I got you.
Get back here. But then when I do this, my hands go through him.
No.
My hands go through him, guy. I'm a ghost because I'm only there in spirit.
Yeah.
I try to get him. I
got you.
And he goes.
Pero cómo?
Now, I don't want to be too explicit because my parents, I respect my parents. I don't want to say anything that is disrespectful. But I will say that that's not what I saw in movies, guy. That's not what I saw in movies.
Oh!
You know what I mean? And,
he performed!
You know what I mean? Woo! I can see where we get it from. Mama, no!
Hey, leave my mom alone!
Why?
So my dad looked at Sam's eyes and said, "Give me a minute."
Yeah. See, he looked at his eyes and said,
No.
Don't forget
He looked
this.
at my eyes and he said this. Happy birthday, son. And that's when our brother Raul was made. No, but yeah, I opened the door, dude. And obviously, for those who haven't caught on yet,
I have no idea what you're saying.
My parents were doing, as some people, as a comedian, very famous comedian says, the horizontal mamba dance. ¿Me entiendes? They were doing the horizontal dance. They were cooking burgers. They were having a barbecue on their bed. And I saw flesh tones.
Thank God that never happened to me. No, God.
And, well, that's the worst birthday of my life.
And that's why I don't celebrate my birthday.
That's why I hate my birthday now.
Dude, no, but the worst birthday for sure.
The worst birthday, dude, because I was definitely at an age where I could. O sea, when you're too young, you might have been like, "What's?"
Not sure what
you don't know what's going on, right? But when you're at an age when you know You know.
You know que you're not a wrestler.
You're at an age where when it comes out in a movie, cover it. Hey, cúbrete los ojos, cochino.
See, no, you're at an age when you're like, you're not a wrestler. You work for a company and you do framing work. Why are you wrestling, guy?
Oh, yeah. It sounded like this.
Oh, daddy.
Do you remember how old you were?
I want to say between 10 and 12.
Way too old.
Way too old for that. O sea, old, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, you're talking about after that, maybe for like 2 months you weren't able to.
It was already
ejaculate.
after, you learn
You already did the huracarana in the restroom.
Yes.
Damn. Now you know why he locks the door every time.
I go to my parents' room.
I'm coming in.
No, I never go back in. I never go in anymore. I just say, what do you need? Can you come outside?
No, you don't even go to parents' room no more.
Nah, dude. Yeah,
That's never happened to me before.
It happened, dude, and it's a very. I feel like that was.
It's common.
Like growing up, that was a common thing. No?
Yeah,
that everybody would like go through in the movies and TV shows. It would always be like the scene.
And that's crazy porque I think it never happened to me. I don't know if it happened to Aaron, but I was always bien distraído. So I think I might have. I don't know, but I don't even recall that because I remember my friends telling me around that age, no, bro, last night, everyone. I walked in my parents, bro, because I woke up to go pee. I did this. I was scared. Woke up with a nightmare. I would hear it a lot, and I'm like, what are they talking about?
And it's crazy, bro, because now as adults, you would think it would be. We understand now, so we're like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's still cringy.
It's the craziest thing.
It was like two things, right? First of all, hey, it's my birthday, guys. Hey, guys, in the middle of my birthday, shut down.
It's not your birthday.
Hey, Dad, it's not your birthday, guy. Why are you celebrating your birthday early? It's mine. Sad. You open your gift early.
Hey, you don't even listen to rap music, my boy.
And then second, right, I closed the door and I was like, we're ready for a cake. You know? We're ready for a cake.
On the candle, like,
yeah.
Make a wish. I wish I can go back in time. I thought you knew the wishes don't come through.
Hey, how do you look at your parents after that? Hey, I didn't look at my parents for 2 years after that. And then, yeah, man. So that was the beginning, right? Of
no, pues yeah.
What's it called?
A sequence.
A sequence of
horrifying
that set my life in a spiral.
Bueno, with that story, we're gonna go ahead and call it because I need to go vomit and I need to go cry as well. Dude, that's insane.
That's insane.
That's insane.
It's a story that I never wanted to tell anybody. I didn't tell you guys. You're hearing it for the first time.
Dude.
I held on to the story. I told myself I was never gonna tell anybody.
Yeah, you should have never told
because it was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And I'm gonna tell a bunch of stories today. But that was the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
That is the worst story that happened to you, and it's the worst thing that ever happened to me.
Dude.
That's how you know. That's how you know it happened to you.
Dude, I got a conspiracy.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I was blind for so long. For those who don't know, I've been blind where I couldn't see for the longest time. Yeah. Dude, I even have a cringe story where in high school I had a friend who was like doing this to me. She was like,
right,
but she was like, a couple of feet away. Yeah. And I'm like, and then she comes to me and she's like, why were you saying hi to me? And I was like, oh, why didn't you say hi? She's like, I was going like this. Because I was so blind, dude. I couldn't even tell that she was doing this. I thought she was going like this. My parents blinded me.
Bro, it's because the emotional damage
Emotional damage. Yeah, dude. Emotional damage.
Your brain trying to protect you?
See? My brain shut me down.
Half of your brain shut down. It went into reset.
If you've never talked to me, now you understand. Now that if you ever do get a chance to talk to me, you'll understand why I am the way I am.
See, porque when I
edit it. You know what? Edit it. I take it all back.
Can't. That didn't happen.
Take it away.
I'm glad my mom doesn't watch this podcast.
Yeah, Mom never watch this podcast. Love you, by the way. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, Happy Mother's Day.
So I mean, that's the cringe that hurts.
No, see, you can't really remember how it happened. You just know it happened.
That one I don't. That one doesn't keep me at night because I don't even. I erase it. I had to bring it back today to tell it, and I'm filing it away. Never gonna talk about that story ever again in my entire life. Although now it's in the internet, it's gonna exist forever.
Forever.
But what other has have you ever had another cringe moment, embarrassing moment? Maybe not that hardcore that it hurts, but...
Well, I have this one. It's also similar.
Uh-oh.
How, you might wonder...
Sinners, too.
Yeah, you might wonder how the other way around.
The position?
Oh, the other one was on top?
Oh, you mean 69? Okay. Well, let's move along with the story, please.
So, on my first marriage, when I first got married, I actually, moved in with my parents to live. And then her parents offered for us to move over there because they were buying a bigger house. So I was like, oh, hell yeah. So we went to go live with them. And they left. I didn't have a kid yet. And they were like, hey, we're going to be back a couple hours. We're going to take my cuñado at the time to football practice, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's about 2 hours and a half. Cool. They left. And me and my wife at the time, both newlyweds, ahí hanging out, whatever. And she surprises me, and it's about to get freaky at night. It was like 6 or 7 at night, winter. And I was like, dude, let's get it. That sounds great. No one's home. We have a room. We lock the door. Lo que tú quieras, pa. And we barely started. The good thing is we were in the covers. And I know that it was wintertime because I remember she said, I'm cold, cover us. And I was like, I can't perform like this. I need
to be able to stretch.
Dude, we're talking when Batman jumps from the building.
Well, he wears a cape. Should have been able to use the...
Pero ese tipo de expansion is what I'm talking about. No, that type of risk, I dive in there.
Right.
And then, dude, I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear the car. I didn't hear the door. They said they rung the doorbell. Pero they brought food for everyone. Entonces, because practice got canceled. Pero back in the days, no era como que let me text someone real quick. Or none of that. You just surprise people, literally.
Sure.
And I could have sworn I locked the door in my bedroom, todo. Which I will explain ahorita, pero the dad comes, dude. The dad comes and is like, guys, I got... You know what I mean?
You were about to do the move where...
I was in the air. I was in the air, papa. In the air, one leg up, one leg down. So from the back, you can see, the chamorro.
Well, you couldn't see it, but...
El chamorrón así, colgando, pa. Hairy nalgas on the air,
Yeah.
Dude, la Hurracarrana 2000. I was in the middle of the Hurracarrana 2000.
Te decían el ¿cómo se llama? El mascaritas, ¿cómo se llama?
Mascarita sagrada.
Mascarita sagrada.
Yeah, dude. ¿Me entiendes? Doing the Hurracarrana 2000 right in the middle, o sea, saying crazy things.
De hecho, when he hey guy, you like a cartoon, you were in the air just looking at it frozen, just
my feet looking like eagles claws. Bro, imagínate, third dad, dude. I laughed because I don't give a shit.
That's the worst one,
dude.
That's the worst one. Well, I mean, if you pick, I would pick anybody else.
Aha,
that is the
little
worst
brother.
option.
I wish the little
the mom is fine.
Even the mom is like, ay, cochino.
La abuelita, grandma, whatever.
Grandma got run over.
Una amiga.
Oh, bueno. I mean, it could have been nice.
Dude, Aaron said
Edit that book. That's crazy.
Cochina.
This is the thing, though. Que we got up, we got dressed. We're like, fuck, dude. Yeah, we went out there, and when I went to walk out, the door is locked. What happened is I locked it, but I never
closed it all the way.
I never closed it, dude. So
you were in too much of a hurry.
Sí, pues andaba acelerando, andaba arrastrando la manguerona, ¿no?
El anchor.
Sí, pues es que... dude, es que it was crazy,
dude. O sea, because I was thinking about it, we were saying the dad, the mom. Because imagine, like, if you put yourself in the place of the dad, dude,
no,
walking
yo
on your daughter, dude.
Daughters, bro.
Oh, that's
agüitadísimo.
Super sad.
But de hecho, mira, I have daughters, and one thing I'll never do, I wouldn't
walk
have
into a room. Just
no, never. Pa pesar, no. Pero if they get married, oh, dad, can we come live with you? We need help. You can live in the house. I'm gonna go rent something.
Yeah.
Porque it's too much. I'll build myself a little cuartito. I'll close the garage. O sea, pero you'll have privacy.
No, I mean, I'll do this. Yeah, move in. You guys have separate room.
Sí.
You live over there. You live over here.
Me and you, the guy, we're gonna have to share room.
Yeah, roommate.
Same bed. 'Cause I went
Same
to
bed.
Philly,
Sí, no, there's not
Yeah.
enough space. There's not enough space.
None of that, buddy.
Sí.
We're sleeping in the same bed.
Sí, sí, sí. Yeah.
And my
Sir,
daughter
but-
can sleep allá con su mom or something.
Sir, but weren't you in prison? Hey, don't worry about it. You just need to.
How about you'll find out?
Hell, we.
Oh, that's cringe, dude.
Imagínate, but we had to come out to eat. Todo así.
Tell me you didn't come out.
Yeah. No, es que ya, it was too late.
You're disgusting.
I went in the shower. No lie. I was like,
I would have walked out the window and never returned.
I should have done.
I would have left my wife. Yeah, I started a new life, baby.
I should have done that porque it was
I see ya.
super awkward. I was sweating balls.
Oh, okay, yeah, the dad couldn't see it. It was like when he looked at you in the eyes, he saw your ass, bro.
I see.
That's what he was looking at.
He saw his daughter's feet grasping the. Why is there drywall in your toes? She took the drywall from the walls. God damn it. So, and then one time we saw a dog humping another dog. It's just like, mira, igual que ustedes de cochinos.
Nah.
Bro. No, yo así de que, all right, well, guys, everything is ruined.
It was nice to
leave.
meet you all
Sí,
again,
no,
but
hey, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to get a divorce.
de pesadilla.
Every time que
That's
something
nightmare.
pasaba, reminds me of two cochinos I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, pues yo ya sí.
Oh, sí.
I was Batman trying to save.
Well, you weren't Batman because I'm the Batman, but I'll let you be Robin.
I was Robin trying to save the night because Batman was busy, you know.
Yeah.
He was on the main character.
Yep.
I was over here like, oh shit, that guy's trying to get away. Jumped, in action, and pues the Joker came on the back.
Yep.
And just saw the disaster.
And made jokes right after.
And he made jokes.
El payaso,
He made sure. He made sure it wasn't funny, dude. It wasn't funny, guy.
That's crazy, bro. So I mean, those are the ones that hurt in the heart.
Dude, I'm sweating.
You keep those with you for the rest of your life, even if it's subconsciously, right? You're not thinking about it all the time, but yeah. But then there's the other ones, dude. And this one, I think this type of cringe or embarrassment is the one that I've probably had on a daily basis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like your two huevos, was it? Huevos of
no,
ice cream?
No.
Oh,
Two balls.
Oh, two balls. Sorry. Well, same thing. And dude, I remember. We used to work downtown in a building, and you would have to park. If you were lucky enough, you were able to park next to the building.
Right.
Well, dude, I hated working downtown. Downtown Arizona. You had to pay for parking
Y es
first
que
of
no
all.
había tanto Uber and
Disgusting.
stuff like
Yeah, no,
now.
you had to drive yourself. Traffic was
Insane.
my God, dude.
Remember
driving those at least an hour.
At least.
And we weren't even that far.
And running up the stairs porque.
Still late every single day, late to work.
Yeah.
Got fired and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Have you been in traffic?
Yeah. Idiots.
And I remember we parked. We used to work there.
Yeah.
And I had some friends. And a lot of times, you get out at the same time. You walk out together. You leave.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, dude, that elevator. Dude, if you've ever worked in a building, whose idea was this? If you've ever worked in an office building, right, that has at least 40, 50 stories or whatever, everybody trying to leave at the same time?
Who did this?
It's not a thing, guy. The elevator never stops on your floor. ¿Me entiendes?
Insane.
It was insane.
And when it actually did, 20 people in there.
100 people in there.
You're like, it smells
More than what you said, 100.
A vendor is in there.
Yeah.
It smelled like bacon.
Yeah,
Bacon
bacon bits.
Bacon bits, pero de los dog treats.
I hated working there. I hate that job. That job can suck my 2 scoops of ice cream. And then, so I remember walking with my friend to the parking lot that was across the street.
Yeah.
We were walking. We were, talking. It happens. I hate this job. Yeah, me too. And then, dude, I see. So we get to where the cars are at, and I see a car, and I was like, the car was missing the front bumper. So, this guy thinks he's a comedian. This guy makes jokes about everything. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
So I saw a car with no front bumper, and I was like, they left their front bumper at home. Not even funny. Hey, not even funny, guy. Damn, Jay. They left their front bumper at home, bro. O sea, when you imagine a car with not one little, no, the whole thing where it's, you only have the lights and the...
Nomás porque como es el Mother's Day today, todo madreado. Dude, o sea, no. Damn.
So I was over here clowning.
Sí, no,
like,
es que you thought I'm with my buddy or whatever.
Yo sí. They left their front bumper, whatever it's called. Hey, did you hear my joke? They left their front bumper, dude.
No.
Hey, this car sucks, dude. You know?
What are we, poor?
Whoever drives this car is a loser. You know? Dude. Tell me.
No me digas que...
Tell me. She walks up to the car, puts a key in the door. The car with no front bumper.
No me digas que you were like, that's funny. Y no.
And opens the door.
Hijo de su madre. Who owns that piece of shit?
Bro, you ready for this?
No, I'm not, dude. I'm not porque... Ay, no.
Looks back at me and says, no, it's because I'm getting it fixed next week. And I was just like, bro! You know, fatality from Mortal Kombat.
Sí, porque... O sea, this is the thing. She had an accident.
But
There was a scorpion.
Get over here.
Doing the fatality.
You know?
The thing is, dude, she had an accident. Aguitada. Already, like, got
Bro,
scared.
I've been where my car's messed up, right? From the front part. And I feel like it sucks. Like, my car's messed up. You need to get this. You feel todo zarra.
Sí,
You
andas
feel
aguitado. Your money is down now.
It sucks, dude, because you're like, my car. And you know you're going to get it fixed eventually, but all that time you're driving around your car messed up. You know, it was looking nice. Now it's all...
Aguitado.
You're aguitado. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Bro, and then...
To make fun of it.
Piece of human.
This car's already a piece of shit now with no bumper. Fuck.
And I was like doing the codo thing, like because I was like, why are you not laughing?
Yeah.
Am I right? Hey. As she was walking towards it. Hey.
Where are you going there?
Hold on.
Turns to you with una tuna.
Yeah. Turns back. Just one. I'm getting it fixed next week. Y yo sí.
Oh, okay.
Trágame tierra.
Tú así de que, when is the end?
Hey, Meteor, hit me.
When are we ending this life? Dude.
Run me over with your car with no front pump. Cause scratch.
No me digas que
the Cringe came, delivered the gift.
No me digas que you said it, and then you jumped into oncoming traffic, pero no cars were coming.
They were like, nah. Your punishment is to live with what you just did. Karma, baby. They call that karma.
Pobrecito.
I've been karma.
Pobrecito.
And so sorry again, my friend. I'm so sorry I did that. I didn't know it was your car. But I did learn something. Don't be making jokes like that. Because there's no point.
Sometimes, just hold on, dude.
There's no point, dude. Wait till she gets in the car and then make that joke.
Yeah, because you can be kind of like, damn, what happened to your bumper?
Yeah, now I go like this. You know, looking at them like, what car are you going to get into before I make the joke?
I see, do you see your car in the parking lot?
Is your...
Is your car on this side or this side?
Am I pointing at your car by any chance? Dude, that's sad, to be honest.
Es que está zarra porque when you're trying to bash someone and that person happens to be the o sea, you're trying to bash
and dude, this girl was like, she's not even like one of those de que te llevas, you know what I mean? She was just like a normal, like, bien tranquila, always talking about her boyfriend, always super nice, like, just really nice girl.
You just happened to walk out with her.
Yeah, we just happened to walk out together. We never walk out together, like...
Sí, porque when you're with your buddy, pues, you make fun of it.
Sometimes there's girls que you're like, hijo de tu
mendigo,
you know what I mean? And so this girl, she's not like that.
When you say, I'm gonna fix it next week.
Con la vocecita, bro.
I don't have any money, but if I had money, I would help you fix it.
Es que nos alcanzó para este carrito, pues humildemente, ¿no? Pero ya vamos a... Yo así como...
Jeez, Weez.
I'm a douchebag. Put me in a bag, because I'm a bag of douche.
Jeez, Weez.
Aguitadísimo. That type of cringe trauma is the one that I think about when I'm falling asleep.
Sí, porque te quedas tú, there was no need, pues.
There was no need. It haunts me.
It wasn't even a great joke. It was not worth it. Oh, that's a hunt.
I'm sad, dude.
That's a hunt, bro.
I'm sad. It haunts me. Now I can't see a car without missing the front bumper. Sometimes I'll say hi. Maybe it's my friend still.
Dude.
Maybe she's still driving that car.
Dude, no.
It was
pues.
Don't be making fun of people with missing from.
No, but it reminds me of a little joke that I try to do.
Oh, yeah.
And that was horrible. So I went out with a couple friends to dance at the club. New work friends. One of them I knew from. We worked at a different place together. He recommended I applied, worked. And he told me, dude, these guys are pretty cool. They have like girls that are friends with. Let's go, bro. You can get a girl. Oh, pues let's go. Oh, shit, I'm down to dance.
You gotta tell me twice.
Pues bought a shirt, me alisté todo. Hey, how you guys doing? I met the girls. Todo lo que tú quieras, bro. Having a cool little time. One of the girls digging the energy. I was digging the energy. Pero luego, bro, fuimos a la bar. Dije, hey, let's get a drink. Okay, let's get a drink. And we go to get a drink. Estoy hablando que eran como unas 5 girls and 3 guys. And one of the guys is the one I knew, Steven. And I told the girl, pues que like I was vibing with, I'm like, hey, let's go get a drink. Or I got you. Let me get you the first drink. No, pues let's do it. All right. So we went over there. Y luego que le digo, I don't know what she told me. Or how do you know the guys? I think she said, no. And I'm like, oh, well, I know Steven. But the other fucking idiot with the fucking nariz quebrada, I don't know who the fuck that is. Dude, her brother. It was her brother, bro. No, yo was like, pero el de la nariz, no, porque I was like, I'm gonna make her laugh right now. O sea, I'm gonna make a little joke.
What's his name? Nariz quebrada.
¡Esa jodida, bro!
Looking like Owen Wilson or what?
Sí, ¿sabes qué tenía, dude? Que I didn't pay attention, pues. Es que I was new. I was just kind of... I didn't pay attention que tenía ese del lip.
No.
Yeah, bro. I didn't pay attention, pues. I didn't pay attention. Yeah, bro. Zarrísima, no. Me fui, bro. It was too much. Mira, le dije, and she told me the name of the sickness. She's like, es esto.
Clev.
And then I was like, dude. Dije yo, you killed it. That's hilarious.
Good one.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna tell my friends that one.
Yo así de que, bro. Y luego, así, you're a fucking asshole. And walks away, dude. Entonces yo me quedé, I thought we did a great joke.
We were vibing.
It was a great joke. Bro, it was real. Bro, viene el guy que me invitó. He's like, what the fuck, dude, what you do? Yo, bro, I just tried to make a joke, pero... No, bro, está enfermo, bro. Tiene esa cosa. I'm gonna leave you. No, yeah. Yeah, you're better off, dude.
When the friend agrees. Yeah, guy, you should leave. And this is not... Hey, don't even talk to me anymore. We're not friends.
Yeah, we weren't friends no. Because they've been knowing each other for a while.
No, that's why.
They've been knowing each other for a while. Es que, te digo, como I'm
So this guy was... the same situation. Front bumper was also messed up. What? Come on! Connecting the story.
Híjole. Yeah, no, yeah, I see the connection. That's what happened. Zarrísima, te digo que me dijo, güey, oh, you're a fucking...
No, and the worst part, the guy heard you. He was in the back.
Agüitado, bro. No, ese vato,
I got a confession.
Oh, dude, no.
I'm gonna go get it fixed next week. Dude, that's sad, man. That's sad.
It was super sad.
That one hurts because mine was to my friend and whatever, but yours is like...
It was literally, dude.
You're sick for that one.
No. Te digo que I was like, at first, like, dude, pero I don't get it, dude. It's just a little joke. Dude, I don't even have a perfect nose. Like, we all have a little... Yeah,
Not even close to perfect.
Sí, no, me dijo, no, it's because you haven't noticed. He has the sickness, the lip, dude. Digo, now I know, guy. Pero it's too late now. Now I'm just gonna go. I just left.
Do you think it's your friend's fault for not telling you?
He should have said, he should have said, like, hey, one of my buddies.
He set you up.
Because he knew how I was. When you know how the other person is, if you know me, you know. Okay.
He pulled a Batman Dark Knight where the Joker does, where he gets everybody to each other or off
Sets
each other
them
or
up, dude.
unalive each other. At the beginning robbery, he said, "I got you."
Oh yeah. Cause he's like, the
he
Joker
tells
said,
everybody to unalive the next person, and at the end he's the last one. He was like, "I got you."
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the one
I
today.
see, bro. He did me dirty. Porque, like I said, you know me, dude. You know que I be making fun of people. I do it because it's comical.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't do it with the intention to hurt no one.
No.
Like that day.
He saw the brother.
Yeah.
He saw you. He said,
He's like, I know exactly what this guy's gonna do. And te digo,
"A smile on your face."
y te digo, I didn't even try to apologize or explain. No. I accept. I'm leaving.
Que tenga buen día.
Sí.
And your friend looked like the hero because he was like,
Sí, pues
no,
sí.
I told that guy to
Yeah,
leave."
he came back. Yeah. See, that's true, dude. That's true. You know that's what he did.
And the girl was like, "You want to take me home?"
See. That's what happened then.
Because you did that, you can take me home tonight.
See. My hero
They're married today with
And the
two
girl was
children.
like, to think I was gonna go home with him.
See, porque the friend, the
I was in love with that guy.
yeah, and her brother, the friend, no,
I was gonna give him everything he wanted.
it was gonna be that night that I decided to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Dang.
Experiment.
I missed that. Sí, porque dicen que her brother was like, mágico.
No, 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 no. Deflating a tire over here. That's crazy, brother. That's crazy. And I'm not even gonna say edited. I know because I can't even. You know, I don't even know what to say, guy. You can't even start the car.
That's crazy. That's crazy, dude.
No,
No, leave it unlimited. He's
I'm
a cool
for
dude.
sure
No,
leaving
he's
it.
he's a great guy, you know.
Yeah, we love that guy. Him
Yeah.
and his sister. Congrats again to the sister. Got married to the friend or whatever.
Sí,
Had 2
they're
kids.
happily in love, and
That's a love story. I mean, that love came out of that.
Hey, you're welcome.
You're welcome,
¿Me
dude.
entiendes?
Sometimes
She thought I was an asshole, but I was a miracle maker.
There you go. You're welcome. Dude, yeah, that sucks, man. That
No,
sucks.
super sad, bro.
Eh,
It was so much que me fui mejor.
Damn, dude, that sucks. And
Yeah, me
man,
pasó esa y otra quickie así
Oh, yeah,
de,
yeah.
de,
A quickie.
de-
Get a quickie in
otra
there.
que fue- I had
That's
a
what she said.
coworker that I used to work. Was at this job. I won't say too much porque you're gonna get in trouble, girl. I was at that job and I was just talking to this girl, super cool, todo lo que tú quieras, bro. And then one time she's like, "Do you want to go to lunch?" Yo, yeah, dude. Porque no traje lunch, pero I didn't have a car either, and I like a ride. Sí, fuimos. I don't know what happened. Okay, que I thought she was making a move. So I was like, "What are you doing?" I'll see, bro. Hot, you know that hot.
oh
feeling?
yeah. I live with it.
Así.
I live with it at 80% at all time.
Ah, okay, good.
You know?
Good. Sí, porque me dijo, this is why I can't date. O sea, wow, you guys are sick.
I mean,
It went into full, you guys are sick, pervert, you know, zarrísima. We got to the work telling everyone. Lo único que me salvó, que some of the people were like, wait, you guys are not a thing? That's what saved me. Te digo, I was like, I thought I read the room right, but apparently no. And 2 or 3 of the people that were there were like, wait, I thought you guys were a thing. No? What the Es más embarrassing todavía, imagínate.
Yeah.
Me and Jay? No, Jay's like, hell no.
Yeah. He's got no upper lip.
I like my man with lips.
Yeah, I like my man with
Sí.
an upper lip.
I like to get a nice juicy kiss, not a full
that's
mouth
rough.
of mustache and teeth. you know?
That's rough.
It was rough. No, pues esa veces que te quedas. I'm not sure what was worse.
Y
The
te fuiste,
rejection?
quit your job ahí, te fuiste.
No, pues como un good loser, no? Como un good loser. I just sat there, said nothing, took all the criticism and everything.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, I just
Nice.
took it and felt super horrible. Me
That's
pasó.
disgusting. I would never do that.
I guess that's another thing me and that girl's brother have in common. No upper lips. That's crazy.
Yeah, you thought you guys were in the same
Sí, I
situation.
the spectrum. So I was like, I can also make a joke, pero bueno.
Bueno. Dude, I remember. Fíjate, íbamos en el. It was Family Day.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Family Day. At this point, it's like a couple of years from now. So you know me and all my kids. So I have 4 kids all together.
Ah, okay. Family day as an adult.
Yeah, Family Day as an
okay.
adult. Me and my girl and our 4 kids. You know, we're driving around. We're about to have a full family day of fun and
A
adventures.
little blastity blast.
Work. I know that's not nice.
Ah.
Go watch Work
Go
Adventures.
watch Work
episode.
Adventures.
We're driving around now. Ilana, or my stepdaughter, you know.
Yeah.
She has a little thing called comedy timing.
Yeah.
Comedic timing. No?
Yeah.
And when I say comedic timing, I don't mean she makes jokes, right? I don't mean she makes jokes at the precise time. No, I
Right.
mean she makes your life a joke
Yeah.
at certain times.
She makes sure que at a certain point, your life is just going to be a joke.
She goes like. She goes like this. She goes like this. Something. You know, this is the worst timing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go poop.
I say, is there any way? Is there a restroom? No. Okay, because I
Yeah.
have to go. No, bro.
Is there a way that you guys are gonna have to go through the worst times of your life because I need to poop myself?
No.
Yeah, this would actually be the worst time. I need to go poop.
No, me que make sure.
And I like that. I need to go poop right now because it's about to come out.
I'm pooping.
And so we were driving around. Oh, you know what? At this time, sorry, I forgot. I messed up the story there a little bit. I was picking up my sons from their mom's house.
You arrived at.
We were having a family day, but I was
Okay.
picking up my boys because they were at their mom's house. So we go to pick them up.
Yeah.
We're waiting for them because they usually take a little bit of time to get their stuff together.
Right.
Slow pokes. As if you know my sons, they're like sloths.
Yeah.
Right? They take forever to do anything.
Yeah.
And so we're waiting there outside of my baby's mama's house.
Yeah.
Watch that movie is a good one.
That's a great
Don't
movie.
even know if that's a movie or not, but that's
Baby
it
Mama?
sounded
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, that's a movie.
And so Elana, our stepdaughter, goes, I need to go to the restroom.
I need to go potty.
Apparently, I had a Thanksgiving dinner, and it's all coming out.
Oh.
And so I go, and for you guys to understand the situation here, me and my baby mamas haven't really even had a conversation in years.
Right.
I'm talking about my kids are 13, 14. About 10 of those years,
Yeah.
I haven't had a conversation with my baby's mamas
It's only been
in person.
up and delivery.
It's all, first of all, it's all text.
Yeah.
I only text with her. We don't even do phone calls.
Right.
It's only text. And it's only, how are the kids? Not even how are the kids. I'm here for the kids, or hey, the kids need this, whatever.
Yeah.
Just literally thinks about the kids. Never have a conversation. Don't even look at each other.
Right.
And not because we hate each other. It's just,
Understand a mutual understanding.
yeah,
you
mutual
do you,
understanding
I
that
do me.
we just don't even interact. In this world, we no longer interact.
Right.
We're like magnets, but on the opposite sides where we,
Right.
you know.
Because I have completely done my life, you can completely do yours.
So 10 years I've gone without speaking to this woman, right? 10 years.
That's a long ass time.
10 years is an insane amount of time. Insane. I barely,
Yeah, at that point you're like, well, I'll never have to speak to this lady.
exactly.
There's
I
never...
barely see her, and that's just because I'm picking up the boys,
Yeah.
and she's just there to make sure that they get in the car and I leave, right?
And she's probably also thinking, this is better. Dude.
That's
Let's
it.
Not even talk.
We're both, como decimos, we're both in the understanding of this world of that's how life
Yeah,
is.
great.
So when my stepdaughter says, I'm about to doo-doo, boo-boo my boo-boo, boo-boo-loo-boo, taco boo-boo-loo-boo, go what? No, okay.
Oh,
I have no other choice but to call my baby mama and tell her that there's a little kid that needs to take a big old schneebly,
oh man.
a couple of schmeckles
I'm gonna have to
in your restroom, my dude.
I have a couple of schmeckles.
Hey,
in
you
the
know how
car.
we've never seen each other for like years and never talked? Yeah. Can I go into your house to take my stepdaughter to take a dookie in your restroom?
Insane.
I looked at her. I looked right. Hey, I need to get this.
See, no. How traumatized would you be if you shit your pants?
I thought about it for a second. Can we open the door and have her just go out right next to the car?
Just drop some droplets. Uno sabe que when you have to take a crap, cuando te pega the emergency 911, you know you have to take a crap. You know how it feels. You know, and luego tú piensas, it's just a little kid.
So I make the 911 call.
No me digas que how to make the call.
So see what happened was we stopped at McDonald's. I don't know if you've had McDonald's before, but
Dude.
there's no
Machorro.
nutrition in those meals.
It's
it's just pure,
Machorro.
it goes through immediately because the body says
No.
we don't need any of
Say,
this.
no, your antithesis is like, what is this? Nope, nothing for me. And it just keeps going and
It
going
goes,
and going.
Pass it through, baby.
Veas que nomás...
Dude, so no, pues me dijo, and I call her and I was like, hey, you know what? I know we haven't talked in years.
Yeah.
I know you barely recognize my voice. This is me, it's Sam.
Yeah,
you
hi.
know. Can I come into your house? Why? Well, see, what had happened was there's a little girl in my car. It's my stepdaughter, so don't confuse it. She's not wearing diapers because she's not that little. She's at an age where she doesn't have diapers anymore. You know, I need a restroom. I need a restroom.
She needs to... excuse me. She needs to relieve some of this stress.
And he goes, no, come through.
Bueno, at least.
I go, imagínate. I haven't seen
Super zarras. Feeling like shit.
the new boyfriend, you know, fiance,
Sir?
whatever it was at that
Sí,
moment. Yeah, sir. Nice to
Sir.
meet you.
Thank you.
Hey, yeah, no, thank you for,
Sí,
no, thank
porque
you,
tienes
no,
que-
because,
Tienes que hacer the
know,
full... Oh, thank you
yeah,
so much.
the
pobrecita.
sister of the guy. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, nice to meet you. You know, Sam. Oh, this is my stepdaughter. She's crapping herself. Just came for a quick little. Yeah. No, don't worry about it. Yeah, we're good. Take her to the restroom. You know, stepdaughter. And she's at the point where she needs somebody to go with her. She's not
She's
big
not
enough to go by
old
herself.
correct.
And I'll leave the club, so I have to go in there. Dude, takes the biggest, most massive, Mount Everest looking.
Damn. Sí, but es que se hizo build up, and she thought, shit.
You know those trucks that drop cement? When
the mixer.
It gets hard. You know, when it gets... It was like cement, dude. I was like, hey, did you eat cement mix? Because how come when it got into the water, it's so hard? Asked me if I was scared that it was going to flush. Porque it was too much, bro. I was like, nah, te pasaste. You should have done a courtesy flush. Right? But she was a little girl.
Yeah. Bueno, sí, cierto how she's supposed to know the courtesy flush.
But, and I was like, she's a little girl, so the... Yeah, a couple of
you know,
like a little rabbit, couple of pebbles, fruity, looking like Cocoa Pebbles or whatever.
Throw some milk in it, mix it around.
You know, Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah,
you know,
acceptable.
Bro, no, there was 2 grown men went into this restaurant. 2 truckers, dude. Who were the truckers? You know, that came into this restroom after eating hot dogs, dude.
The hot dogs, no, from Quick Trip. At one of those gas stations que tienen 3 días los
You grab them from the little thing that's like spinning, and you grab those.
And the little thing makes noise.
Dude, oliendo. Pues ya first of all, by the time I woke up from the smell, right? I was like, okay, yeah, but she was doing her cleaning. She was limpiándose. I go to flush it for her.
They say que all your sinuses cleared. Just...
Bro, y no, pues sí se pasó. 2 grown men. I was so scared, dude. As I was flushing it, praying,
please just leave.
Let this go through, because I've already faced so much cringe right now. Yeah. Having to call and go through all this. I can't face another. Hey, so it's clogged, you know? Dude,
any chance you have a plunger?
You think a full grown man, 2 grown men's dumps, they're not going to think, oh, he also went?
Sí, no. Really, Sam?
Yeah, Sam. So, are you going to help us pay for the plumber? Because, you know?
A veces así sale,
the walk of shame, you know, walking out like...
Sí, pero abres el baño. Fulminante.
Thank you. No, for using the restroom.
You walk like... I try to wipe the rest of it off, pero...
I swear to you, she was the only one who used the restroom. I didn't use it. I swear to you, please. Oh my God. Except that I didn't go to the restroom. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they believe that I was.
Sí, no, porque está pesado porque, like me, I have an ex-wife too. And I know how it is when you don't talk to them, but you go pick up your kids. Like this in the car.
Yeah, just like,
I don't even try to look because I'm not going to try to wave. I'm just like.
Oh, dude. Talking about restrooms, I also had another one, a quick one. Como dices, do a quickie. Dude, I remember we went to. I was young in this one. Still overage to be able to drink.
Hey yo!
And we were playing pool at a place. I can't remember what it was called. But we were playing pool. But I was young, dude. I was young. I didn't know anything. I hadn't been to a bar. I didn't know anything about bars at that time. Yeah. And we were drinking beer. I don't know why I said that. That's not part of the story. Sorry. Oh yeah, well, I needed to go to the restroom.
Right.
So I remember my best friend Ray. He was there, and I remember he went to the restroom. He came out with like candies.
Oh.
And stuff, and I was like, "Oh, cool." And I was like, "Where'd you even get that from? You went to the restroom? How do you get candies at the restaurant?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh no, there's this guy. He has them in there." And I was like, "Oh, what?" and I remember him going again, and I was like, "Hey, bring me these candies." And he was like, "This guy, you know?"
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, fine. And so I was like, okay. And now I need to go to the restroom. Right. I'm gonna get some candies on my way.
Might as well.
Yeah, might as well. So I come out, and there's this gentleman in there with a full store, convenience store.
Yeah, and that is the proper name for that guy. It's a gentleman.
A gentleman, right? In the convenience store there that he had. Excusados, creo que se llamaba la tienda.
The dump.
Excusados Martin. The dump.
Martin.
And then, I do my business. Yeah. Come out. He hands you, your napkins to dry your hands.
Gives you soap. Turns the water on.
You dry your hands. Hey, sir, you need anything? We have this cologne.
Spray a cologne.
Cigarettes. Yeah. And all the necessities. Condoms. And I was like, oh, yeah. Grab some candies. Started to walk out, bro. Now, this gentleman, he's a gentleman, dude. He's a real fine gentleman. But this guy real quick said, hey, bro! You know? He got real serious with it real quick. I thought, first of all, this guy's like he's wearing a tuxedo with a bow tie.
Yeah. No, you thought this guy is a respectful citizen.
Sí, this guy grew up fancy. This guy's a millionaire. I don't even know what he's doing here.
Le preguntaste, are you, ¿cómo se llamaba el butler de French Prince?
Yeah.
Are you Jeffrey?
Yeah, Jeffrey. And he looked like Jeffrey, so I was like, what is this millionaire doing here?
Right.
And he goes, hey, bro, what do you think you're doing? And I was like, bro. I thought he was pulling my leg.
Sí.
I was like, what do you mean, guy? I just grabbed come on. I grabbed some candies, dude. What are you talking about? So I was like, and I started walking out. He's like, I'm not around with you, bro.
Way.
Put the bleep. I'm not gonna say the word, but put the bleep. I'm not with you, bro.
Damn.
And I turn around like, now I'm like,
see, wait, hold on.
Whoa. Spidey sense is tingling.
Damn.
And he got real threatening with it. Damn. Let's just say that. And I was like, well, what do you mean? He's like, no, well, that's 50 cents. This is a quarter. That's a nickel.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're selling.
See, but you were like, I heard of corner stores. I've heard of kids selling things out of their backpacks at school.
Yeah.
But you never heard of a store in the restroom. I didn't
know there was a store in the restroom. I thought it was part of the place. I thought it was like hotels that give you free stuff.
Yeah, I remember the first time I realized that.
Because I had never been into a restroom where there's a gentleman that's helping you. Yeah. So that's why I hadn't caught it that when Ray laughed, he was laughing at me because you have to pay for this stuff, dude. I'm not going to buy you candy. I thought it was free, dude. I went in there thinking it was free. I was like, what a gentleman offering me some free stuff. Cool, bro. I was like, this is crazy. They offer cigarettes, condoms, all this free stuff. This is crazy. It was a great place. Dang. He made sure. He saw me as the prostitute that I was.
See?
And he said, I'm your pimp.
Yeah.
Where you think you're going with my supply?
Where's my money?
Where my money at, boy?
Where's my money?
You know?
That was more like
it. Lollipop or whatever my name was. My prostitute name. Paletas.
¿Cómo se llama? The cake pop.
Cake pop, bro.
Dude. Esa sí está tremendo porque es que ¿cómo vas a saber, pues?
I had no idea, bro. And so at that time there was just fear. There was no cringe. There was fear.
Right.
Because I thought I was getting shanked in the restroom.
No, 100%.
You know, for some gum, for two pieces of Tootsie Rolls or whatever.
Ya cuando se quitó el saco.
Jolly Rancher. Wasn't feeling jolly.
Empezó a doblarse la...
Yo dije, ya me chanquearon. Me la van a chanquear. Me chanqueé.
A la madre.
Estoy en un chanque ahorita.
Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, dude, and it was one of those where it wasn't until I walked out of the restroom where the cringe hit me. And I said, oh, that's how that works. Dude, I didn't understand.
Es que it makes no sense, pues, como dices tú, if you first walk in there, you see the guy, you're like, okay, why is there a full-dressed guy in there?
This is a fancy place, you know? It's then rundown bar, you know, at the worst streets, and you're like, damn, this place is fancy. They got people in the restroom just handing free stuff.
This is my thing, though, because I've been there where you come out from a fat one because you ate wings and drank like 3-4 beers, took a shot of Jaeger, talking with your boys, half a little thing of ranch, right? You go in there, hey, what's up, my man? What's up, dude? And then you sit down. Right? Oh, those wings got you, huh?
Good job, sir. Keep it going.
Damn,
you know?
Dude. Entonces, pues, ¿cómo te vas a imaginar que there's someone in there smelling?
Bro, te ponen te agarran tus manos, te las lavan ahí con masajito y todo. So you're like, well, this is full service,
this is amazing.
Man. Of course I could get a little candy.
I just made a deposit, so...
This guy, he thinks you're a king in this place. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, porque a mí me pasó algo similar con I didn't have cologne. So as soon as we got to the place, I told the guys, I'm going to use the restroom. Because I knew they were there. And I said, hey, let me get a spray of one of your colognes. Pero I didn't have no change. But I did tell the guy, hey, I'm going to be here drinking, dude. I'll be back. I got you. All right, cool. Yeah, I came back with $10 bill, put it on the table.
Dude, the judgment of you going to the restroom, that guy handing you the paper towels that you could have grabbed yourself.
See.
And then him looking at you like, where's my $2.50, man? Where's my $1 that you owe me for this service that you could have done yourself, sir,
scam.
but I did it for you.
The biggest scam ever.
and you feel guilt because you were supposed to give him $1.
Now you're like, I don't have no change.
Nah, you know what? Do we want to keep those gentlemen in there or not?
Mira.
Hey, first of all, where'd you go to get that job, guy? Indeed? Where are you looking at? How did you get that job? Did you just show up in the restroom one day, put your station, and now I work here?
I was going to say, I think that's how they do it. They show up, and they're like, hey, I'm a restroom stationist.
Studied 4 years at Harvard for this one, buddy.
I am a restroom pleaser.
Well, I think that was somebody. That was somebody else that met you there in the restroom.
That explains a lot.
That's a different service.
He said, I put lotion everywhere.
You were like, you have any mints or go? Oh, I only do the lotion part, sir.
different flavor lotion. That was the craziest part. It was the craziest thing. Me echó así, and it was clear. What kind of lotion is this?
Like, what skills do you need for? Do you think when they're looking for a restroom station?
Right.
First
of all, you have to be over 50.
Yeah, over 50.
Over 50.
Can you lift one napkin at a time?
Well, you have two things. One, over 50. You have to look like you know about classical music.
Yeah.
You have to look like a guy that plays piano during the week.
But you came through you had a rough childhood.
Exactly.
You can tell in your eyes you had a rough childhood, but you listen to classical.
When you look at the guy, you know he takes a lot of shit. You have to be willing. You
have to look like you were a genius that never was. You were never able to get your potential out there.
You had this great idea, just didn't know how to execute it.
Gray hair, like you said, because he's 50, 50 and above. You have to bring your own vest and bow tie. Your hands have to be ashy at all times because you're working hard.
And it looks like you have arthritis on your hands.
Yeah.
And has a tender voice.
Yeah. A little raspy.
Good evening.
Like you smoked. Wow, dude. But yeah, that was a cringy moment that...
that's an insane moment.
I think about it once in a while. And now every time I go to the restroom, I think about it.
You're like, I need to bring change so I can go to the restroom.
I carry... hey, Melissa, my girlfriend would be like, hey, wait, you going to a strip club?
Yeah.
Why? Why have a stack of ones in your pocket? Because if there's a gentleman in the restroom and I need to wash my hands...
I need to pay for it.
I need to make sure I give this guy a 1 because his eyes look at me like...
Well, one time I was at McFadden's, and I will say this. He put soap, and he's like, while you cleanse, or I don't know what he said. There was a word. While you foam, I'll get the water ready. Blew my mind. I put my hands in there. Perfect temperature.
No, it's okay. He went, right? He was tweaking with it.
Yeah.
Like a DJ or whatever. And then he goes, touches the water to his face. You know, like a baby bottle?
Yeah.
When you have to touch it, or the milk in your
to make sure it
arm,
doesn't burn.
To make sure it's not too hot because of baby. You're my baby.
Yeah. I did. But
go ahead, sir.
I'm shocked. How is it perfect temperature?
I mean, es que when you're going to get out the restroom, te da la...
Sí. El nombre de...
Sí.
Oh, la bendición.
La bendición.
When you're going to get in the restroom. Porque te mira sudado.
Te agarra. Ve con paz, mijo.
Sí. Any ladies out there at the desk?
He goes like this. Hey, he goes like this. Ve con paz, mijo. And then you're leaving. Where's my $1, bro?
I thought you loved me.
You think you're going, bro? Where's my $1?
Y tú así de que, I thought you loved me. Huh? All right. Well, let's keep going.
And then, dude, another one that I had happen to me that I sleep with at night is another quickie. I remember I went to a water park with friends and my girlfriend at that time. In a water park, they have what is it called? Like a floaty, or what is it called? The round ones.
Oh, the little tire?
Like a tire thing, like a floaty thing. But you can sit like multiple people.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a ride.
Yeah.
Right? It's a slide or whatever you want to call it. It's a giant slide. And you sit in a ring with like a couple of people, and they push you, and you go through like the slide.
Like a floatable cart. Yeah, I got you.
So we go to one, right? And we get down there. We go through the ride. We get to the end where ya se para. And where you get off to, walk away. I don't know why. I don't know who told me. I don't know what kind of trauma I had that I decided to do a backflip.
That's big, dude. That is
off of the ride floaty thing. I said, I'm Batman. I've seen Turtle Ninjas 1, 2, and 3, right? The second one, the Ooze, which was my favorite, right?
Ivan Ooze. I know Ivan Ooze is from Power Rangers. My bad.
I've seen enough backflips to know that.
See?
And now, when I say backflip, I'm not saying I'm going to stand up and do a backflip.
Right.
I'm saying I'm going to flip myself backwards
Yeah.
to land like a badass.
See, no. Easy.
Right? Get up. You know, your hair goes like this with the water. You come through your hand, and you go like this.
Brad Pitt looking.
I was like, I'm going to kill it right now, dude.
Sí, pues, porque what else?
Water running through the nipples, you know what I mean? You're going to look cool, dude.
No, that's hot as
Summer, what do they call those? Summer, the teens, not the teens, or the hot guy. Heartthrob, there you go.
Oh.
You do, yeah.
No,
You're exactly what I was talking about.
mendigos,
I was like,
damn.
I'm about to be a heartthrob, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, no. People will be talking about this for a while.
Ooh, boy, I'm about to let it be known.
Que Jennifer Aniston y que tus nalgas dijiste.
Sam Pitt, baby.
Oh, shit, dude.
You know?
That goes hard.
So I was all right, let's do it. I got this.
Prepared yourself, embraced.
Guy, let me tell you something. Okay? When you go backwards
I know.
and the water is extremely shallow, you know what happens? You know what lands first? It's your head.
No.
Bro, I went.
Sí, pues, nunca se te ocurrió, wait a minute, is this water even...
I really thought I know how to backflip off of a thing.
Sí.
I thought I knew exactly what I was doing. I never done it. I went hard because I was like, I'm gonna do a
Sí,
full.
I gotta go all in.
Bro. Pass! Pass! Go to the side like a flopping fish, bro. Pass! First of all, I started drowning on the shallow water for about 5 seconds because
No, sacado de onda.
knocked myself out. Dude, I promise you, and if you haven't fallen on your head before, you hear a... And how does that feel like? It feels like your brain is floating
Sí,
for a
it's
second.
like...
And you're like...
You can't hear nothing. Yeah.
And you black... It's almost like you black out for a second.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
So, in the shallow water just...
Pero somebody said que your feet were kicking a little bit, ¿verdad? Because in your brain, you were actually doing the flip. It was,
Yeah, in my head I was
You got up, everyone's clapping.
In my brain I was like...
Yeah.
I was like, I should probably land already.
Sí, no, dijiste, oh shit. O sea,
I think, because I started hearing people like, hey, estará bien, you know? And I was like, oh, they're concerned because I'm doing too many flips.
sí.
I've been flipping in the air for a while. So they're like, that guy, the maybe, you know?
Hire me for
Come
your
out of
next
the
show.
water. Right? First of all, my eyes up in my skull, like,
So it's not just from because
you know, because I had not taken a breath. Bro. Look around me. Let's just say the summer vibes were.
no me digas que yeah, everyone was concerned. Like, look at this idiot.
Like when people are looking at you like, because obviously I'm saying it like 10 seconds passed by. No,
Sí.
no, it was literally 2 seconds. I went, bah! Got up, and everybody was.
You're not. Somebody yelled in the back. You're not the guy.
And I was like, did you guys see the backflip?
How was my backflip?
Yeah, landed it.
Bueno, pero por el golpe. How's my backflip?
Dude. Zarrísima, bro. Because my
eso es zarrísimo.
friends were there. My girlfriend was
but
there.
that's
Even the
young.
guy who's like at the end of the ride.
Helping people
One
get
of the
off the
helper,
rides.
helping
Yeah.
people, helping everybody. Looked at me like,
Fuck.
dude, it's an inch of water, dude.
See, you know how water coasters work?
Where did you think you were gonna do
No,
flipping off into an inch of water,
Ay,
dude?
no. ¿Cómo? O sea, sí, porque yo me pongo a pensar, how did that even come to be? I just get off of the ride. We made it. I'm getting off.
I really thought, dude, I had it like that. I think for a second, honestly, I was like this,
Sí, no. Es
where
que-
my body's just así, and my legs are the only
Es
things that are
que
sticking
cuando
out.
te das un trancazote, como dices, pues, pum, there's a minute where you're like, freak.
And you're just like coming back to consciousness.
Feet así como que still.
My girlfriend broke up with me after that.
Eso está traumatizing.
It's traumatizing, dude. Dude, And I know, see, you guys ain't gonna believe it because you guys are gonna say, "Oh, he's making that up now." Yeah. Dude, this is what happened, dude. I forgot this part. As I was, knocked out unconscious, floating for a little bit.
Yeah.
One of the donut things, the lifeguard threw it at me because just splashed right on me. Because that guy thought
on the same spot donde ya te habías pegado.
The only thing that was in that circle was the top of my head like this, dude.
Crowned.
And you're gonna say that it happened, dude.
Bro, that's the worst.
Yeah,
Porque you had to get up and grab the little donita and be like, thank you.
I'm okay. Oh, sorry, it's because I know. As blood was running through the back of my head.
That wasn't to save you.
That was not to help you, buddy.
Yeah, that was just...
I saw that and I said, there's an emergency here.
But at least people were like, no, it was an emergency. Pero...
bro, got broken up. Never been to a water park ever again.
Pues how can you show your face on those places? Es que está zarra porque anyone with the normal reason is like, why would you do that? What is wrong with that guy?
I think he's special.
I hate guys that try to show off.
I don't think, es que está pobrecito, no está bien de la cabeza.
No, pues no, ya after ese
he must have something. And then I acted a little bit like.
Es que you had a. Oh, es que. every time was another chromosome. Every time, losing another one.
Yeah, dude. So don't go to water parks. That's my thing now.
Mira, bueno, go to water park, but don't be extra. Pues. Don't do anything extra. Just,
don't go, dude, because then you get temptations to do backflips.
Eso sí está bad.
And then your girlfriend breaks up with you. Damn. Mall? Por loser.
Couldn't handle the loser status.
Yeah, dude. So these are the moments that have molded my life, my personality.
Explains a lot.
Explains a lot. Relentless traumas. Now you know why we are relentless traumas. And if you've ever don't say you haven't been through a moment like this. You know why you're a traumatizer.
Yeah.
Because of moments like this. Tíramela si quieres. I can catch anything.
Oh, but yeah. Herps. Damn,
I was gonna catch it. I was gonna look cool, but that still look cool.
Yeah, guys. If you wouldn't mind, if you wouldn't mind sharing a little embarrassing story of yours.
Share your embarrassing, cringy moments, anything.
Don't let us be embarrassed by ourselves.
And we'll tell it. Yeah, it can be anonymous again. We'll tell it. Aaron, don't hide like you don't have a cringy moment. I'm pretty sure you just had one right now as you walked out for a little bit. So go ahead, tell us what kind of a cringy moment. Just one moment.
I had one, not too bad, but
that you can remember.
Yeah, cringe.
Definitely cringe.
I remember going to church.
Take me to church. Sorry.
It was just me and my mom this one time. I was already older, like 20-something.
I know.
Already horrible.
I'm
already cringing.
Not in church.
We were saying hi to all the señoras right in church.
Yeah.
For sure.
And my mom was saying hi and kissing him in the cheeks.
Right.
So I thought that's what I have
to
do.
A lot of people say hi like that.
Pervert, cringe. No, I'm just
they throw the little
this lady, and I was saying hi to her, and then I went in for the kiss on the cheek, and she didn't even come close.
Oh.
She didn't think I was going to do that.
Oh.
And then I backed up quick. And then she said, "Oh, querías un besito, mijo." 28.
Sí. Grown ass man.
Querías un besito, mijo.
Damn.
I was like,
Not no more?
Never went back to church.
That's what we were doing. I don't want it, but I thought that's what we were doing.
Never went back to church that guy.
Never went back.
Le digo, ¿querías un besito, mijito? Poniéndose el lipstick. Nah.
Es que está super cringe porque, como dice Larry, I imagine him going in. Y la lady moving away already.
No, pues es que mira, esta es la señora. This is her.
Aaron was like this.
No.
Y la señora así, mijito, ¿querías un besito?
You want a smoosh?
Yeah, you want a smushy mush?
Smushy time? Sí, así dijo. Is this smushy time right now? Dude, that's bananas.
No, that's wild, dude, and that's embarrassing and cringe. And then before we go, it's been a good episode, man.
Yeah,
Loved
great
it.
episode, man. Love being here.
People have been saying that they love hearing Aaron's voice.
Yep.
Again, Morgan Freeman, in case we forgot about that, let's bring it back. Morgan Aaron, they call him Freeman Aaron. Shut up. 100 men versus one gorilla. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it, dude. Because everybody's been talking about it. And we also talk about topics that everybody's talking about in this podcast.
Let's
So
bring it back.
100 men, 100 human beings, 100 men, naked, no weapons.
No weapons.
Only their
average
balls.
Only their
There's 2 scoops of ice creams.
For their weapon, their spear. Bueno.
Yeah.
200. Digo,
100
100 men versus a gorilla.
Who will win? Who would win?
Who would win? Mira,
Silverback, full beefed up. This gorilla's been working, like he was in jail for 10 years.
Yeah,
and
he was in
done
the
nothing
railroad.
but working out the whole
He was
time.
part of the railroad. And he...
I pretended like I didn't hear you the first time, but then you kept going at it. So now, okay, go ahead. What?
He's
What?
Silverback, bro.
Yeah.
Es que Silverback is the ultimate primal, se dice?
Mm-hmm.
O sea, I'm thinking like this.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want the humans to win. We got to win,
Yeah.
Pero then you have to bring in, unfortunately, all these factors. Is it just guys? Is there women because we're in 2025 and women want to be included? Is this man full men? Is this 100 brave men? If this is just 100 regular average guys, there is a chance. And my belief is if all 100 men attack at the same time, maybe we can overpower this. Porque I watched a video not so long ago on YouTube, and a gorilla was fighting another gorilla. Bro.
Dude.
Damn.
Tarzan, dude?
Yeah.
Hey, have you seen Tarzan? That gorilla was a fighter, my boy.
Dude, es que como que tienen un rage esos
O
gorillas.
sea, imagine not even Tarzan, who was a gorilla himself.
Tarzan, who
In
happened
a gorilla.
to be a humanoid gorilla.
Okay, I don't know why you had to. Okay. He was a man raised by gorillas, right? So he was technically a gorilla inside.
Yeah.
Still needed a spear to be able to take down.
How to do tricks and stuff to be able to handle business.
Entonces,
with that being said, do you think it's better to send in like 10 guys that can tire the gorilla out? Like the best guys you have to,
hot guys,
fighters.
like sexy guys, you're saying? 10 of our sexiest guys.
If you send in all 100 at once and the gorilla's at his best,
You make him
with
easy,
his most
easy
energy,
bait.
yeah, he can take everybody else
Okay.
fast.
Well, he has big energy
But if you
todavía.
send 10 first, tire him out a little bit, and then send the rest.
Sí, porque yo pienso esto. If a full-grown man at 33 years old grabs a gorilla by the arm, does the gorilla swing him like a rag?
Easy.
Yep.
Entonces, then how are we going to do this? It's crazy.
Well,
Porque
first of
if
all,
you just start going bananas like that, just...
bananas, I get it. Because gorilla.
And gorillas are fast, man. You're not just gonna.
Yeah,
grab
Oh,
no,
them.
gorillas are fast.
Movement.
Yeah, you're not gonna grab them.
Those guys are fast. They have fangs
Esa es
in
la
their
otra
mouth.
cosa.
They have hands in their
Yeah,
arms
feet,
and their
porque they
feet.
can grab you with their feet and the hand.
So
and
I
just
cuenta que they
split
have
you.
4 arms fully blasted,
Damn,
steroids looking.
calotes, yeah.
And then, well, this is what I think. You have, Philip Collins. Is that his name? Philip Collins? From Tarzan? What's the name of the guy?
Oh,
Tarzan?
yeah.
Who does the music?
Yeah.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, playing music in the background, Tarzan, because we need that music. 'Cause,
Yeah.
wow, what a banger, by the way. Tarzan soundtrack, banger.
Te pones un trapito.
Pones un trapito. Because that's dangerous. You don't want him to see that.
Sí, but you don't want him accidentally grab you by the
He
trapo.
might get intimidated.
Sí,
For some of us. Well,
Sí, pues I walk in there y el gorila así de que... I thought you guys
I thought you guys said 100 men, not one girl and 99 men.
Somebody... así, not this guy. There's something wrong with him.
Wow.
Somebody check him.
And so I think the only way to do it is act like the gorilla yourself. Become a gorilla. Like Tarzan.
Do a full spiel.
At the end, you go in there, you observe the gorilla, you start,
Walking around, let him know that you...
you show him your fangs, you sharpen your teeth.
What about my broken tooth?
You're halfway there. and we were just pretending, guys.
I got in character.
You start at, you befriend them.
Sí.
You become a family, dude. You start a family. Hey, tío, gorila, ¿cómo estás?
Sí.
I was just hanging out with a girl.
Why you mad?
Yeah, bro.
Why you mad, bud?
And once you befriend them, backstab.
He's napping?
Yeah.
But
No, you guys go out for a couple of drinks.
Well,
He's a little drunk.
He beat the shit out of 20 already.
La cantina, la jungla.
Bueno,
Bailando ahí.
He porque he got mad, he got a little drunk, and he 20 of you guys, but you join him because there's trust.
Well, you are a backstabber. You're not a friend. You hate humanity. No, but yeah, you befriend him. You become homies. You make a life.
You look for his bugs.
Because their gorillas are known to have travel as a family.
Correct.
They have their nests together. Learned this all from Tarzan. Watch Tarzan if you don't know. Yeah, you become friends. So after 10 years, of being friends, being a part of the gorilla family, you say, hey, dude.
You dated one of the gorilla
Porque
girls.
ya está medio viejón, He's not at his full
está
prime.
magadón.
You say, hey, dude, naked girls in the river. What? Pero you have to. Está at this spot in the little hill. Ahí son de los miras.
Yeah.
No way. Yeah, dude, vamos. He's a little old.
Sí.
He's a little old, so he's like dragging a little bit.
And you're like, I'm gonna come behind you. That way I can help you up the hill.
You get one of your homies who grew out his hair. He's in the river.
He's a little chunky.
Showering.
He's a little chunky.
He's like, dude, that kind of looks like a dude. Oh, no, it's a girl, dude. Mira, watch. Get closer.
a little close.
Gets on the edge. 99 men come through. This is the jungle or whatever. Se enciman todos. All 99.
Todos.
All 99
Sí.
have to get encima and push him off the hill, which kills all 99
Sí.
of the men and the one gorilla. But remember, we left the
only
guy
need one.
who was showering
We only
to
need
trick
the
him.
one guy, yeah.
That guy stays alive. Humans win. Men win.
I like
There you
it.
go.
I like
Easy.
it.
Solved
Easy
it.
peasy. It only takes 10 years.
Yeah, it only takes 10 years, but the formula is there if you execute it.
I like it.
Or the gorilla wins. I mean, it's probably the gorilla wins. I take the gorilla
Es
side.
que, pues, when you start factoring in human, then you factor in fear, emotions, backstabbing, all the things that kick
all
in.
the things I said. Yep.
Entonces, most likely the gorilla is going to win, unfortunately.
But unless you execute the plan,
Unless you are patient
enamorar
enough.
al gorila con
Yeah,
el hombre que se está bañando.
befriend? No. Okay, trick them. I heard a couple of other guys, that works because some other people have been tricked that way as well.
Well,
Man.
alrighty then. No, but a 100 man versus one gorilla.
100
Yeah,
versus one
definitely.
gorilla.
The gorilla probably wins because men are weak.
It's
men
like
are flesh.
I wish I can tell you, no, dude, us as men, as humans, not even just as men, as humans, we look out for each other. We try to, pero the truth is, uno sabe ahí que va a tener, y le va a aventar al otro.
100 Spartans, maybe.
Maybe
You know what I mean?
Spartans. Yeah, maybe.
100 me, maybe. Well, they say I look like Leonidas. They said.
I know.
They said I'm a Leo, Leonidas.
Makes sense.
I look like him, but
Dang.
do I look like him? Probably. So 100 me could probably also beat the gorilla.
Probably.
1,000 of you could probably do it too, though.
Oh, easily.
1,000.
Overpowered
We
them
have
easily.
Matthew McConaughey say an awesome speech. He'll always start his.
Boom,
Dang.
boom, 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 boom. Wolf of Wall Street speech.
Yeah.
So you're like, well, I feel like making money, but I also feel like battling.
See, I feel like I need to battle this gorilla so that I can make money later on.
All right. Gorilla Matthew McConaughey. Oh no, come on.
I know, it's like
I
a
couldn't do
dog.
it. But yeah, thank you guys for another amazing episode. Thank you for everybody who stayed till the end. We
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
it. We love you. Don't forget to comment. We want to hear from all of our traumatizers. New things coming, like Jay said. A lot of new stuff, a lot of new content.
Can't wait.
So stay tuned. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you guys want anything new, anything different.
Yeah, suggestions,
Topics.
ideas. We're always open.
But we love you guys. Thank you again for another amazing episode. See you in the next one.
Ciao.